This episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This is a sequel to the 2020 hit Sonic the Hedgehog, which is a big surprise hit. Now, Sonic the Hedgehog had some backlash because in my review that I did about Sonic the Hedgehog, the first movie, there were tons of backlash because people didn't like the design of how Sonic looked. And then all of a sudden, the fans boycotted and backlashed. We got a new design, and Sonic the Hedgehog was a hit. Okay, if that movie's a hit, let's make a part 2. Part 2, in my opinion, is probably the most entertaining sequel of all video game franchise movies or whatever it is. It's the highest grossing video game movie of all time. Ben Schwartz comes back to voice Sonic the Hedgehog. Jim Carrey is back as Dr. Robotnik. Idris Elba is playing Knuckles, and Colleen O'Shaughnessy is Tails. This is great because the voice of Tails is back from the games, and the action is more interesting in this. When you thought about Sonic, you thought about the sequel being, oh, they're going to introduce Knuckles. Because back in the 90s, you had Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Then you had Sonic and Knuckles. You thought, okay, maybe Sonic and Knuckles will be their own movie. No, putting Knuckles in this version, the second movie, was a smart idea and really fun and fantastic. The reason I say that is because it follows Sonic and Tails as they team up to find the Master Emerald that Dr. Robotnik wants to find, and with the help of Knuckles. And it's fun. It's fun for the entire family. This is an action-adventure comedy. The comedy is present and it shows, and just seeing how everything is done with this movie was fantastic. The CGI is great. The CGI is actually better than the first movie. You could tell there were times where certain things were a little bit choppy, but it was, fun to watch. This one, they really picked up what it was and just added more color and depth to it. I mean, seeing Sonic and Knuckles go at it was great. Tails being involved, even better. I was surprised at the fight scene between Sonic and Knuckles because it was just so interesting to watch. A lot of kids are watching Sonic the Hedgehog because it's a fun movie. It's a fun movie. I enjoy these kind of movies. I mean, it's CGI's like, oh, CGI and live action, they don't mix. No, it mixes really well. Ben Schwartz as Sonic is fantastic. Quick remarks, it's great. James Marsden as the live cast is fun. Jim Carrey, who just says he doesn't do sequels, did this, and he actually stepped up his game a little bit more, and he showed his range in this. Tails is great. I love seeing the voice of Tails back. Colleen O'Shaughnessy was great. The voice from the video games, hearing that in the live action movie is phenomenal. Idris Elba as Knuckles. I didn't expect it because, okay, who can you get to voice Knuckles? What can you do? What happens? Not only that, this movie broke box office records, bar none. And it's the highest grossing video game film of all time. With that being, they have greenlit Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and a spin-off series featuring Knuckles for Paramount Plus, Paramount's streaming service. So they're really adapting this franchise. They're really doing what they do. Not only that, we get a glimpse of Super Sonic, and then the post-credit scene, I have to give this away because there is a post-credit scene, we see Shadow. Yes, Shadow the Hedgehog. If you don't know what Shadow is, do your research on what Sonic the Hedgehog is because it's fun, it's great. I had a great time with this movie. I'm sad I didn't see it in theaters because I wanted to. I just didn't have that time, but I waited up until Paramount Plus released it. It's a 45-day window from release in theaters to streaming, and it was great. I mean, you can enjoy it now in the comfort of your own home, but if you can, check this movie out when you get a chance because it's phenomenal, it's great. It's probably the best sequel that I've seen based on a video game movie, and probably the only best sequel for a video game movie that is better than the first one. So it's really going to be interesting to see how they do Sonic the Hedgehog Part 3. Now knowing we have Shadow, we have Knuckles, we have Sonic, and now Tails. What more can you do? Will Jim Carrey reprise his role again as Dr. Robotnik, or will he reprise his role as Dr. Robotnik's grandfather or father? If you know the story and lineage and how everything works out, then you understand where everything is leading to. For me, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 gets 5 out of 5 stars. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? Did you like it better than the first movie? Or is the first movie better for you? Let me know in the comment section below. And did you like Idris Elba voicing the role of Knuckles? What did you think about Colleen O'Shaughnessy returning as Tails from the video game to voice this role? And, you know, do you see anything else happening in Part 3? And if you could cast the voice of Shadow in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, who would you pick? Let me know in the comment section below about the questions I just asked, and I'll see you guys in the next review video.